Right, we're looking at geometric series now. I've put up here, up the top here, all the formula you're given. All right. Now, just a bit like with the arithmetic series, UN, that's the term in the series. A is the first term of the geometric series. R is the ratio. Now, the thing with geometric series is you're multiplying by something each time. Okay, so R is the ratio, N is the number of terms in the sequence or series, right? S sum, all right, and now you can sum these to infinity, and that's only when the ratio is basically between -1 and 1, or this is a fairly standard thing using the modular symbol. Okay, it means it's going to be a convergent series, and it's going to tend towards one particular value. Right, now I haven't got an example of that last one, but basically it's just plugging stuff into the formula, not a problem. The thing about geometric series is that the ratio is the same each time, so you're multiplying by the same thing. All right, so when on this first one it says the first three terms of a geometric series are x plus 1, x plus 3 and x plus 8, find the common ratio, what you need to do is say, well, x plus 3 divided by x plus 1 is equal to x plus 8 divided by x plus 3. Okay, that's basically what it's saying. So the second term divided by the first term is equal to the third term divided by the second term. Now if you multiply all that out, you end up with this sort of thing. I'm going to have to be a bit economical with my workings, purely because I will run out of room if I'm not careful. So I've basically got this, the end of it. Now that's come from essentially, right, and I don't particularly like doing this, cross multiplying. Okay, that's essentially what I'm doing there. Right. The x squareds cancel out, don't they? And I'm left with 3x equals 1. Right, so x equals a third, which means the common ratio is going to be, what is it? It's so if I use one of the first ones, so x plus 3, so that's 3 and a third over 1 and a third, which equals 5 over 2, or 2 and a half. There you go. Alright, so just got to remember that the common ratio is the same each time, so the second divided by the first is going to be equal to the third divided by the second. Now then, I've done one of these examples here with this terminology because people aren't always comfortable with this. We've got, basically it says I want the first 10 terms, the sum of the first 10 terms. Now, I've got to work out, so I'm going to be using this here. So I'm going to do S of 10. Okay, so N is, hold on, where are we? There we go. N is 10. A is 25 times 2 to the power 1, 50. Okay, and the ratio is 2, because that's what's to the power, isn't it? So it's this bit here. There's your ratio there. So all I now have to do is shove all of that into the formula. So A is 50, and I get 1 minus r to the power 10. Oops, sorry, 2 to the power 10. I'll just write that a bit. I don't know why I put r. 2 to the power 10, all over 1 minus 2. Stick that in your calculator, and you end up with the sum of the first 10 is 51150. Okay, again, I think these personally, actually, just read the question carefully, but I think these are a little bit easier than arithmetic series. It literally plugs stuff into formula. You are given the formula, you don't have to remember them, but the more you use them, the more you're going to remember them. So there you go, read it carefully.